Hello, everybody. The clouds are out of weird in the house. What? Yes.
Yeah. It's been on it.
How long?
It don't matter. It don't matter. It got a lot of B-roll. A lot of B-roll.
Got a lot of back roll,
A lot of B-roll.
Anyways, hello, everybody. The clouds are out and we're in the house, and you're here now. So
Proud
to
to
see. Amen, 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 amen. And as y'all may or may not know, that looks disgusting. As y'all may or may not know, man.
That was crazy. No, I'm sorry. Don't pull that back up. Pull that back up. What is that food?
Okay. Alright, we're sorry. We're sorry.
Lost?
Yeah.
It still got the belly though.
But anyways, y'all, as y'all may or may not know, this past week has been a pretty crazy week for One Piece, man. We're about to hop right back to the Grand Line because some crazy stuff is going on, man.
Yeah.
We got Shanks pulling up, utterly annihilating a whole crew, man.
Spoiler.
Spoiling. We're here to spoil. We're gonna be in your ears spoiling. I'm so sorry.
If you haven't seen it, but why you haven't seen it?
I just want to smack this man in the back of the head.
What you doing?
Like I really just, like on my mother, just want. Anyways,
I got smacked no time.
but y'all, if you haven't seen the newest chapters of One Piece, we highly recommend you guys run to wherever you can see it, just so you get on. But pretty much just to give you a general catch up, Shanks pulls up, runs into Eustace Kid. He has a premonition that Eustace Kid is about to.
Let's give him all the sauce. There's a lot to unpack in that chapter. Let's slow it down. I'm sorry.
All right, do your thing.
Let's slow it down because there's a lot to unpack. First,
go ahead, T.
It's a sandwich.
What's her name? One of the satellites. I can't think of her name right now, but is basically low key walking back her little. Trying to be a celestial dragon. She still wants to, but she's like, hold up.
She won't be that despicable?
That was the only kind of confusing part. She wanted to be a celestial. She betrayed them and gave up Eggman. So, when I say Eggman, Egghead.
You talking about Sonic?
No.
That's why I'm like, this is new. So remember, spoilers, people. So if you may not know this character.
Just to go further back, if y'all don't know, Dr. Vegapunk has his own island, which is called Egghead.
I was like,
Egghead.
I kept calling him Egghead. I was like, that's not his name.
Dr. Eggman.
I'm like, I don't know his own anime.
But anyways, when it comes to Egghead Island, it's Vegapunk's territory. It's the entire island. Basically doubles as essentially his laboratory. He creates. He has no limits on what he creates. Unlimited funding, unlimited potential. This is also where Luffy and the crew have been after Wano. So essentially, that's where they moved to. We have a lot unfolding there. A lot of secrets. A lot concerning devil fruits is coming out. A lot concerning the new pacifistas or the seraphims. A lot concerning the world government. The one true king, Inu-sama, all that, basically everything. Yeah. Pretty much everything slowly unraveling.
We're in the end game, as they've been saying, but this chapter, for the first couple portions of the first couple panels and everything, I can't remember her name right now.
That's cool.
This nigga, man. He love talking shit. It's okay. I ain't worried about it.
He's so passionate about what deeds.
Well, I mean,
One Piece. One Piece.
But anyway,
let's not disturb this man.
I don't remember her.
That's why no one fucking watches this shit.
Oh damn.
My anime is complete.
Yeah. But no one talking about it now, is there? Are they?
When they talk about it, it's in the greats.
Okay. But they talk about it now.
Yeah,
right
we
now,
still talk about it. If you bring up,
not in this moment. No, it's not being talked about.
One,
I'm not gonna let you deviate off of what we're talking about. This greatness right now.
Good advertisement.
Yeah.
Look, this ain't advertising shit off of your
wallow
shit.
in your own shit.
Stop.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Wallow in your shame.
That's all I gotta say.
You don't
People will
understand.
kill you.
Where are you in One Piece, by the way? You
I have
stop
to take
watching?
a break.
Yeah.
Alright, that's cool.
This shit it's repetitive.
Oh, here you go.
No, I'm serious. Like, first of all, I like it. I enjoy One Piece, but it gets repetitive, and as it progresses on, that repetition gets longer. Like it starts off, they hit a new spot, look for whatever they gotta look for, run into an enemy there. That they have to go through a backstory, and then the backstory of wherever they at gets longer every time they go somewhere new. And it's like Luffy gets his ass beat first time. Only time I seen like that was different. I'm still in the Inaru fight, but it's different only because Luffy can actually beat this guy's ass because the guy can't actually affect him with electricity. But
you just wait.
it's just drawn out. I'm like, I love the backstory of the Nolan and whoever I forgot.
Nolan the liar.
Yeah, Nolan the liar and the Kagura. Was it Kagura? Yeah.
Sound about right.
Yeah. And so
and
so like I get like the backstory of like that, but it was kind of needed. I was like, okay, it's cool.
It's good, yeah.
World development. But okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm just like,
I don't.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I was like, it's cool.
Moving on to this
Simply,
amazing story.
Yeah, because it's the first portion of it is just simply you join the crew and they sitting there talking about Ned and what they gonna do to escape because they know the Marines are about to pull up.
Buster call time.
Yeah, Buster. So right now, who's on the way to the island? We got Garp coming. We got Kizaru. Those are the two main niggas that you really just need to be worried about. And a whole fleet of ships are coming along with them.
I think
so
10.
It's about, but it's a fleet. So it's a bunch of niggas on their way there. A bunch of people.
I think the easiest way to quantify it is they sent so many people to AK Island that they can't address any other issues, and the world government has access to a huge fleet. Mm-hmm. where they were saying like everything else kind of has to wait right now because everybody is going here.
Yes.
So just to help quantify how much it really is.
Yes.
Last we seen.
And then look, you were about to say something?
Last we seen that was Nico Robin on her island. They just did that Buster call and destroyed the dog crap out of her people.
Yeah, that was the last time we seen a Buster call. No, there was technically
it was all related to Nico Robin, yeah.
But
I was ready to Buster call for that girl.
where was I?
Shanks.
It was after the Buster call.
Who's on the way? Oh, I don't really care about her because it's obviously the end of the portion of the chapter. That's where everybody's been losing their mind about. But some things people aren't talking about is right before they switched to Elbaf and Kid and everything was the last panel you see is Blackbeard's pulling up. And if you remember a couple chapters ago that there were, if you're keeping up with it, they talked about what's going to happen at Egghead Island is going to like change like almost how change everything. So Blackbeard's there, Garp is there, and Kizaru is there. So I believe, just theorizing, either Garp is going to die or Kizaru is going to die. Because something amazing, or I won't say amazing, but tragic has to happen to the world government, to them, for it to get to the world.
Shake them.
Yeah, shake them. So only thing I could really think that would shake them is Garp is going to die. So then Luffy has a double grudge on him. He killed Blackbeard has hand in Ace dying and his grandfather passing away. That's gonna be crazy. So that's gonna just set up even the battle towards the end even more.
Luffy.
So
Or Blackbeard kills Shanks.
I doubt that.
that's not happening.
I doubt that.
He even
And
knows
there's a one-armed
even
demon.
when he was at the Marine Fort, he was like, I'm not ready for you, bro. Yeah, I can't do nothing with you.
Plus, he did have 2 devil fruits at the time. That's
Even
what-
with the 2 devil fruits, he was like, nah, I can't fuck with you right now. Especially in this moment, I was like, I can't. I gotta practice.
He don't even have a devil fruit.
No,
Shanks? No.
it's not everything though, so you don't exactly
There's
need it.
like-
That's why I like the
But
world.
that's the thing, like the scaling is just what the fuck.
But it's
It's
mostly
will,
related to
yeah.
hockey.
It's just dedication.
supreme.
dedication.
Yeah.
Scaling is
like,
what the fuck.
How dedicated
So
you
you
are to
think
your
just
craft.
because they have a devil fruit, they should just be able to max everybody? That's kind of unfair, don't you
Well, that's the whole gimmick. That's the whole gimmick.
think? It's nice,
How
but
they started off with One Piece. The whole gimmick they started off with was the people who had devil fruits obviously are, here. Next thing, like with a swordsman, Zoro,
Mhm.
boom, then everybody else.
Well, that's the thing. It's hockey that makes it transcend over the devil fruit.
yeah, you're not able.
So
to
if you have a
win
devil fruit
without-
and hockey, then you're like
You're
at that
way
next
old
level
hockey.
of difficulty.
Like I said,
'Cause it's all
there's
basic.
the scaling is just all willy nilly and shit.
Not
I
necessarily.
feel like it's
Yeah.
very fair, honestly,
No,
because
it's
a
what
person that's
People have trained
who
for
trains,
years, yeah.
who trains like hard enough, can go up against a top nigga. Yes, the devil fruit person still has an advantage in that fight, but it's not the end all be all. Just because you
Going
have
against top niggas, like when has Zoro ever beat a top nigga?
Zoro,
Yeah.
Zoro
Yeah.
just.
yeah, he beat a bunch
When
of
you get
times.
to Wano, it's
Ooh.
key.
King,
But
he just
Zoro
ended
couldn't
King.
beat. Zoro could not
Single-handedly,
beat.
and then went to
Kaido.
another fight.
Zoro could not
He
beat
hurt-
Kaido.
Zoro
He-
was the
he-
first dude to
he
start
hurt Kaido.
Kaido.
Yeah,
for
but
a
he
couple of
couldn't
years.
beat Kaido.
But
Who
That's what
could
I'm
beat
saying.
Kaido?
nobody could
Luffy
Kaido.
beat Kaido.
No, everybody beat Kaido.
Yeah.
Nah, but
If-
Luffy,
if
if
we're
it wasn't
being-
for okay,
if we're-
let me put it like this:
Go ahead.
if Luffy wasn't there, they wouldn't have beat Kaido.
Not true necessarily.
Yeah, not
No.
necessarily.
Luffy tapped into the fucking God mode.
Okay, but Kaido
Scare
is
five.
Kaido is a monster, and also
Zoro took a hit for Luffy.
That's what I'm saying
took the-
is
that's-
Luffy's
he
the
was-
key to everything. If you watch the series, who has always taken down the top nigga?
it's.
Luffy.
But I mean, that's just natural story progression. Why would you have the top nigga and then have Law come in?
But
and
that's
defeat
what
him?
I'm saying. Like the scaling is because we're talking about Shanks is so strong without a devil fruit, but is Zoro ever gonna be that strong?
Potentially, yes.
But he's not gonna be over Luffy.
But I mean,
Isn't Shanks in his late 40s?
yes,
So Zoro's barely 20 something.
yeah.
So yeah, he is a long way
It's
to
just the scaling don't make any sense to me. I'm just like, okay,
I mean,
go. I mean, the Full Metal Alchemist
still
scaling isn't much
practicing.
better.
okay, here you go. Jazz.
Let's be real. Like, if you're gonna talk about it, you're saying that
Full Metal
One
Alchemist
Piece
is not based off of scaling.
yes, it
It's
is.
not
What
based
the
off of
heck?
scaling.
Full Metal Alchemist, you can't even do anything if you don't have alchemy first and foremost.
But
And
what's
then your
alchemy's
alchemy sucks if you're
available
not
to
smart enough.
alchemy's available to everybody though.
True, but
As
if you're
long
not
as you
smart
learn
enough
it.
to understand it and grasp it, or you don't have a family tie or a family type of alchemy, then you're not doing much.
No, because there's no power scaling. It's just as far as like understanding it and practicing
Yeah,
it.
it's based off intelligence.
Ed and Al got good at alchemy
Because they were
what?
geniuses.
And they practiced.
Exactly. So how
They
is One Piece
studied.
different?
There's no scale. There's no scaling in that. It's just I'm studying.
Same with One Piece.
No,
They
One
study
Piece
their
should eat a
martial art.
fucking devil fruit.
But you're
Boom!
still-
I'm one of them niggas.
That's not everybody.
I'm one of them.
Because there's
Stop
people
it.
with devil fruits who are weak as hell.
Stop it. Like, it depends on what devil fruit you get. So if you end up getting like the flame fruit,
Yeah.
you automatically like up here.
Yeah,
Not
man,
necessarily.
That's what most Logias are though. It's the most sought after. Yes, of course.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you get a devil fruit, boom, you here, you up here.
If you're a Logia, okay, you're kind of up.
Because even in the Inaru fight, like,
but I mean, like the power.
Nobody could touch Inaru but Luffy.
Simply because
natural
of
opposite.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, this scaling, like,
I think the only person that would be immediately OP if they ate a devil fruit was if there was like a water fruit. That's probably the only time someone would be like, okay, I ate this fruit, now nobody can touch me.
No, that's just going against the fucking.
I'm just saying that's real. That's why Oda doesn't put it in there.
Yeah. Because
that would be the only fruit where I ate this, nobody in this world can touch me.
But that's him going against what even when he laid down, so that couldn't happen.
But to the
that's
point,
the point.
Yeah.
That's your.
But
because that'd be untouchable.
Anyways, back to the story.
Back to
Just defeating the fucking purpose. It's
back
like,
to the story at hand, man.
So I believe a lot of people aren't talking about that. So I'm actually really excited for the next.
Back into it. We back. Sorry, the pizza came, so you know what we did. Anyways, where were we? Excited about Blackbeard coming. Also, another thing is, we've established that we don't know this woman's name because we forgot. It's mentioned. You just gotta pay attention to it. But she sent one of the seraphims that's based on Boa Hancock, Beast Snake. She sent her out after, basically on a killing spree, and then sent her out with a secret order that we never see. So they never, at any point in the chapter, alerted us to what this order was. So it could be possible that she sent her after Inu-sama. So the king who sits on the throne, quote unquote. But we'll never know. Well, we'll never know, but we won't know until it gets revealed, maybe in the next chapter or a couple of chapters. But to the moment that everybody's talking about, then we get to Shanks pulling up on Eustace Kid. He gets a premonition of Eustace Kid essentially using his awakened devil fruit to use his railgun power. I think it's called Punk. Some Punk. Anyways, uses his awakened devil fruit power to create a railgun, and essentially Shanks sees that he's about to take out like 10 to 15 ships from Shanks' fleet. So what Shanks does is, instead of giving him the opportunity, he uses Captain Gold D. Rogers' famous move, the only move that we've ever seen. I think it's Divine
Departure or something like that.
Divine Departure. Anyways, so he uses Divine Departure to essentially take Eustace Kid down and kill her, and essentially stop his fleet in its tracks, bisects the ship, and just hits the dash and goes. And that's what everybody's talking about. Shanks pulling up and one-shotting an entire crew of a rising star rather than leaving them alone, moving away, anything like that.
No.
I think the
Shanks first asked, because Shanks is a respectable guy. He said first, is he healed from the fight with Kaido?
Exactly.
Because he's like, he's
not
fair
gonna
one
attack
up,
him
so
if he's weak. Yeah.
He ain't even one up that night. He was just.
He won up.
He won up.
He did.
Technically,
He was gonna give him the proper. He was gonna give him the proper until
he saw the railgun.
Yeah, he saw the railgun in his future, and what is it? Damned Punk. That's what it was.
Damn
I was
Punk.
like, I always hated that fucking name. I was like, that's a stupid name.
Sounds like a Soul Eater move.
Asked, where is he from? Just got a few little intelligence on him, but only simply right when he just saw that he was about to hurt his friends is when he zipped halfway across the island. They were far away, by the way, so this nigga low-key just teleported. And somehow he was that quick to get over there. And then fucking one-shotted him. And the community's up in a uproar just because obviously he one-shotted him, and it just solidifies his GOAT status. as Shanks.
Shanks is top tier.
Top tier.
Shanks is number one. Nobody's touching Shanks right now.
And like it's the guy with the most like. This is why like Oda is like good at writing because he hasn't done much through the series. He's done, you know, he's shown up and stopped the war. He's saved Luffy. If you consider the movie, he did a little something in there. But other than that, only thing he's done is basically just flex. That through the whole series, this is the first time you actually really get to see him.
He's never really made a move like that.
Yeah, everything else
But
is
what's
just
crazy is if he die ever, that depletes.
that. It
that kills
kinda does.
everything.
The only
He's
person
no longer goaded.
he's still goaded.
No, he's
The
not.
only person
He
that can
can't be
protect.
goaded if he dies.
He's a legend. He's gonna be a legend regardless, bro.
I'm not gonna say he can't. Be
I'm just saying, like you that cold, but whoever offed you is colder.
I don't
You
think
just got-
anybody's
you just got
touching
knocked
Shanks
the fuck
anytime
out.
It's,
soon.
if he gets knocked out by it, it's gonna be like a sneak type shit. He's
Nah,
like,
Assassination
like,
type
even-
thing. But I don't see anyone. I don't see
no.
anybody catching.
First of
Shanks.
all, you can't assassinate Shanks. You just say he
No.
saw 1 minute into the future. You can't assassinate
15,
a nigga.
20 seconds, but
yeah,
still.
15 years.
He
yeah.
said 1 minute
I
earlier.
said 30 seconds, but
You know, he said a minute.
no, I
Oh,
when
I've heard that.
was it on camera?
Nah, it was when we was.
I said 30 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Cause y'all, we've
He
already know
heard-
you got selective here. We ain't fucking with that.
I
don't know why I asked you first. Anyway.
It's 15 to 20 seconds. That's all
Either-
we really need to care about.
Anyway, he can see into the future.
Yes.
So that means can't nobody do no sneak shit.
Well,
If you can see 15 to 30 seconds into the future, how are you getting snuck?
His hockey kind of has to activate first, though. For it to-
that's where it taps in with the
Now we doing this, that, and
No,
the-
because
If you're
eventually you're gonna tap into where you get into where they go into Big Mom's territory, and her top son does the same thing.
Hold on.
But it's
All
less
I'm
time.
saying
Katakuri,
is
yeah.
Yeah.
less
Luffy had to beat
timing.
him.
But Shanks, you already said Trunks Katakuri.
okay,
Because Katakuri was
You
like
got it,
what,
you got
5
it.
seconds?
about 3 to 5, yes.
Let me finish.
I am.
So my whole steez is Shanks is up here. Shanks is just that nigga.
Okay.
30 seconds is crazy.
It
You can stop a motherfucking bullet.
It is.
30 seconds.
That's true. Yeah.
So he can't get snuck.
True.
Not true.
Only thing
He can't get
only
snuck
thing
awake.
only thing
No.
that can probably happen is somebody, I don't know, throw some poison or some shit. But at the end of the day, this he's not human.
They
But
could,
as soon as he gets touched, he's human.
they could deceive the future.
You can't do that. No.
Yes,
Luffy
yes,
did
yes.
that, actually.
It's kind
Lu-
of
That's what Luffy
the-
did.
the
yeah.
point-
To beat Big Mom's son, he deceived.
the point I
future.
was gonna say was that
That's it.
Y'all niggas cheating. Like,
It's
stay
possible.
consistent.
I mean,
all I
if-
ask is
it's
for
when you're
consistency.
fighting and the time of it. He wasn't fighting at the time. That's why he can extend it so far. But when you're fighting it, the window closes. It's basically just predicting your opponent's movement. It's normally a direct line. You can't have a left and right, left and right. It's
But
normally
if you
with
get
who I'm
snuck,
fighting.
when you say sneak, I'm thinking like assassin. I caught this nigga. He was
No, he was fighting and then somebody snuck him. That's what I'm thinking is gonna. If he dies, that's the only way I'm seeing it. Or if Blackbeard's, I would think be the only one that would kill him if it does happen. Simply because of he awakened the
Yummy.
yummy fruit.
But still, even if the yummy fruit away,
and that means Blackbeard that nigga, man.
Well, but
That's
he's
true.
already
Blackbeard's
kind
kinda
of already
been
that.
there.
He's
Yeah, for a
he's been
while.
worried about him the whole time.
But then actually, Luffy dad would also be the other nigga too.
Well, I'm waiting for him to pop out because that's gonna be even crazier.
Good.
Because he's
is.
technically the most wanted man. And Shanks, what's Shanks' bounty if you remember? It's like it's in the 5s or 3s.
5.
I want to say 5 or 3s. One of them. But
Yeah,
he's
it's
in the
5.
billions. But remember his Luffy's dad is the most wanted man. So I'm waiting to see his bounty.
Isn't Dragons at 50?
No, they didn't state his.
Oh.
They just stated his.
It's up there.
It's up there because
It's
he's the most
untouched.
wanted. He's the most wanted man in the world.
So he's cold. He's the coldest.
Yeah. I mean, but he rarely
He's
shows.
so cold that Smoke just stood there and like, oh, you were here.
Yeah.
You seen that scene actually? Oh, you were here.
Nah, that weather change is crazy.
Yes.
Mo just stopped.
Could you imagine you're so
that
cold when you step into an area, a storm starts?
Bro, not an area. You step to military grounds,
But that
and
can-
all he could do is look at you. He have a whole crew ready, but he
Yeah.
just looks at you like, yeah, I ain't touching him.
Dragon's probably the top echelon of power right now. But the
If-
thing about Dragon is we have no idea what his power actually is.
He hasn't done. He's only popped out one time, but that he didn't flex. He flexed, but that wasn't like.
That's
His
more
presence
flex.
was a
Nigga
flex.
just walk. He's like,
Yeah.
he's like, okay.
It's kind of like Shanks, how he just walked in the Marine Park, be like, y'all really want to still fight? And everybody stops.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna stop.
But that nigga got 2 hands. Shane got 1 hand.
And that's the bigger flex too, because
True.
one hand man come up to your joint and say, y'all want to fight?
Nah, but
And y'all all stop. Damn, that's crazy.
True.
A nigga who hasn't even flinched or just did nothing yet. He just walked. I think he talked too. He just said a couple words. Maybe he did talk. I don't know. Yeah, I ain't doing that nigga.
But he said he stepped on screen. I got scared. I didn't know.
My weather start fucking up.
Nigga smacking the TV. It's messing
Matter of
up.
fact, it was windy
Like
outside.
that's nice. If Shane ever get touched in this show, then I'm looking at him different.
I don't really see Shanks getting touched, to be
Not
honest.
crazy, but the only person the way the story I would think goes, but he'll get because first Blackbeard isn't a straight up fighter. He's a dirty fighter. He's shown that. He doesn't respect 1-on-1s. He will jump you.
I like that nigga.
He has Aokiji now.
But I still think Aokiji's doing like the little sword thing, so I feel like he's just a double agent keeping him close.
Yeah.
But he does have Aokiji, so he has an admiral on his side.
That's what he is to me a bit.
But and his crew's been
Aokiji.
hunting devil fruits, so all his crew, Oki has devil fruits now, or they already have devil fruits. So his crew's power scale is crazy right now. So I feel like they would try to jump him.
If that nigga sniped fucking Shanks,
Grand Locker, he has
that would be funny.
teleportation power now, so that's gonna be crazy.
From all the way over there.
No, I think his name is Grand Lager or some shit like that. It's one of his.
Nah,
sniper.
but he was missing that one time. Who was he shooting at? Usopp? He was missing.
I don't remember.
I think Usopp still kind of might be the top sniper in the game.
Yeah, we can do this, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna fight. But
This is dead.
right now, also, Shanks is looking for Blackbeard. He wants to fight him. Like he wants to stop him right now.
He's
So he's
hunting
been
him
looking.
down, yeah.
That's why he actually went to Elbaf. He's been searching. They just keep missing each other by just simple little islands.
I don't get that. That nigga's so fast. Come on.
Shanks?
Yeah.
I mean, he can travel
I
quickly.
don't know
but
what you.
I mean,
know
this
what
nigga God. In this anime, that nigga is God. He's supposed to be omnipresent, nigga.
It's a short burst that he could do. It's super quick. I don't think he's getting across multiple islands.
Yeah.
Y'all
My
making
question
y'all
is-
y'all wrote this shit.
They still on
Yeah.
the boat, nigga.
Who's the main person? Because I don't know if they revealed it in the comic books. I mean, well, in the manga that y'all watching. But who's that person that was sitting on the throne when they were had a brief moment of discussion with the admirals? You know, the ones that are above the admirals.
Or something?
Yeah.
What's the abilities with that person? Because they just show a clip of it and
we don't.
and he's just sitting at a throne running shit. Like
He's
the true
run
head-
everything.
Yeah, he's the
He's
head
a true
person
king.
of the Celestials right now. So
That's what I was like, yo, they just show a power, looks presumably the one who controls every political thing. I'm like, so what's up with that motherfucker? That's what I'm
yeah.
tripping.
Well, they haven't revealed much about him, so I can't. I don't have
Nobody
anything for him.
really knows him. Nobody really knows who he is, what he
Yeah.
does.
Mhm.
They just know that
He
the
got a-
Celestial Dragons will not make a move without his say so.
And the girl say, yeah, they're the one. They take orders from him.
Yeah.
He has a what's the name? a worldly weapon, a worldly destruction. What's the
Oh, that's OP.
World
Yeah.
destroying weapon.
Yeah, world destroying weapon. He has one of those weapons. That's his biggest threat right now. That's the biggest thing.
So it makes
He
sense.
may or may not have
After
hockey.
Nico
We
Robin.
don't know.
I doubt
Probably
it.
has Conqueror's hockey.
Yeah. I don't feel like they do. I don't feel like that Celestial. Celestials are kind of snobby. I don't feel like they train for anything. So I just feel like he's got a bunch of powerful niggas. The girls say basically.
There's a celestial dragon on the way to AK right now.
No, well, they are considered a celestial, right?
The girls say.
Yeah. So yeah,
What would be then? Would that make the One Piece a worldly weapon instead? And that's why it's so sought after? Because you raise the top thing if you touch it?
I don't think so.
I think the
Nico
One
Robin,
Piece is probably, especially with you needing poneglyphs to get to it, the One Piece might be some sort of weapon.
Because I'm like, Nico Robin's gold, and they say she knows about the world weapon they hinted. And then after the One Piece,
But
she could dissect.
I feel like it's just knowledge, simply.
I mean, but
it's still gold and shit there, but the knowledge that you get from that, it'll help you change the world.
yeah.
That's the One Piece.
I mean, they say it's gonna give you freedom, and low key, if nobody can mess with you, then essentially you're free. So it makes sense that it would be a weapon.
Because I know I ain't acting like
I don't see Luffy being like, oh yeah, let me use this weapon.
I'll be great if it's a devil fruit. And that shit is like a devil fruit that can be
Or maybe it's
accepted.
Well, in actuality,
water fruit.
they can switch it up. 'Cause
That would be
he don't
crazy
even-
if it was a water.
He don't even. He just wanna.
He can't even pay attention long enough. That's crazy.
Shut up, Nick.
That's
But
crazy.
he don't even. He just want to go after the One Piece because of Goldie Rogers. That's it.
No.
Yeah, and he wants to be the greatest pirate.
Well, yeah.
What did the greatest pirate do? Go after the One Piece. So after the One Piece. So honestly, whatever it is, if it's a weapon, obviously he's not looking to use it. He's just looking to find it. It's more like bragging rights. Like, nigga, I found one.
Well, there's a goal. The goal is once you become the king of pirates, I won't say you do anything, but you know, it's just a goal.
You can be anything.
It's
say anything.
simply because of Shanks. That's why.
You can't do anything. The last
You're free.
motherfucker who was king of the pirates got his head chopped the fuck off.
That's because he gave himself
Yeah,
up.
he willingly
It was
did.
weird. He gave himself
Yeah,
up. I don't know
pussy.
why.
He was
He
about
was
to-
on the throne.
he was
He's about to die anyway.
It's like Itachi.
Yes, but why you want to die? Get your head cut off.
It was kind of.
That's the only way.
Wait, yeah.
I mean,
It's not, nigga.
it was either that or die of a disease.
Hell yeah.
Go out a sickly man.
Die like Chopper Daddy.
Wow, he did not go there.
That's cold.
That's
cold. Yeah, I hate you. Yeah, you're a special.
Them
type of
Chopper
asshole.
fans is not gonna like
I
you.
hate
Tony Chopper fans.
Y'all
Take
want
it
him?
easy.
Hey, y'all want him?
Damn.
Y'all heard I'm finna kick the kid.
You know, kick the bucket. He said kick the
God
bucket.
damn it. I don't want you to see me like this.
Spill the water on the
No.
carpet floor. Just spill it. You were there for that. Oh my. Damn.
Get out of here, Chopper.
He said like
Take
Chopper.
yourself.
Like Chopper.
I don't want you to see me like this.
I mean,
Oh, fuck you, dog. Or what if the One Piece is that nigga head? Damn.
Nah,
this man on a roll.
nah,
You
bro.
get the ride. I found the One Piece. You just got his head on the shit.
That's
OT Rock. My shit is blessed.
But no, when it comes to all in all, what this chapter was really showing us is Shanks is still top dog. This is
For now.
Shanks. It was so technically the move that Shanks used is Goldie Rogers' strongest move, supposedly, and it was the first thing he pulled out. Like the first move he started and ended with. We don't know what the rest of Shanks' moves are. We have no idea what the rest of Goldie Rogers' moveset is.
So technically, Goldie Rogers stronger than Shanks.
Yeah, he actually be strong.
No, that was his mentor. So
He
that's
was
just a pinnacle
at one point, but you know he
Goldie
died,
Rogers.
so can't really put him in the
Yeah.
power scaling now. But I think the main thing we get from this, Shanks is still top dog. Even to the newly awakened new generation, or the technically like trouble generation, or the worst generation.
Yeah, worst generation.
Still top dog. They just came off the coattails of Kaido, taking out Big Mom, taking out Kaido's crew, clearing Kaido's crew from Wano. Like, that's a big feat.
That, and then it's also the reason why I think they showed the one shot was simply to also put him on the level of Kaido, because Kaido one-shotted everybody basically. So it was like, okay, he could do that too. Big Mom didn't one-shot people, so that was her thing.
They need to jump Big Mom.
They still,
they
Big Mom. Don't get me wrong,
jumped
Big Mom is a force,
They
but
was
she wasn't one-shotting people. Like she wasn't doing that.
She put her soul into something, bro. That shit is deadly.
But I think also
her fruit.
It was
is
just
crazy.
her food is like way OP, but her, even though her strength is still crazy too, but she wasn't one-shotting people how Kaido and Shanks are. So it was just showing the level of power of him for me. That's why I believe Oda did that as well, just to show you he one-shotting people too. So it's not just like simply Kaido that's going one-shot Luffy.
Yeah, he technically snuck. He snuck him.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Luffy snuck Kaido?
No, I'm talking about Shanks snuck. Snuck Kid.
Not
Yeah,
exactly.
he's snuck.
Kid
definitely
technically,
saw it. Yeah, he
Kid
saw
technically
it.
struck first. Kid
He
saw him
he
coming
already
too.
had to blame me out. It wasn't like he was about, like, he had to blame me for it. He just hasn't pulled the trigger.
Kid saw
came
Shanks'
up,
crew and
blam.
started with the his
He saw
strongest move.
Shanks' crew. Now he didn't see Shanks. That's a sneak.
Okay.
I mean, the
It's no-
strongest pirate in the world, you see his crew and they sailing towards
But you got your
low-key.
gun already out. You
Yeah.
aiming it.
Yeah,
And
that's a sneak, nigga.
You're in front of him?
In front of Shanks?
He's like
You're in front
aiming
of the
this
crew.
way, and then
Yeah,
you
aiming
pop
down.
up right there, and that's a sneak? Sneak is like off to the side. You didn't see me.
because you didn't run the fade.
He saw him, and then, yeah, did what he
didn't run
did.
the fade.
And then that's crazy because
He didn't
the
need to.
attack.
He did one shot. He wasn't. You
Run the fucking fade. That's all
He
I'm
did.
saying.
He
didn't-
did. I
he
mean,
was going
the
to.
attack.
You
The
chose
attack
it
was
well.
also partially blocked by Killer too, and it still took both of them.
And he
out.
destroyed his whole gun, his whole little rail gun. So
Destroyed his railgun, destroyed Killer's blades,
knocked him the fuck out.
knocked Killer out, broke half of his mask.
I'm sorry, if I was Killer, I'd beat Kid's ass. I
Kid-
sacrificed too much. I sacrificed too much for you to be
Nah,
fucked
yeah,
up
Kid,
like this.
Kid was telling him like, "Yo, like, what we doing?" And it's like, you notice your shank. They took your arm last time. What you think they gonna take this time?
Oh, so it was a grudge match.
His
That's what it
name be
was.
fencing, Kid.
Yeah. He,
Yeah,
You know,
but he
like
didn't
a
learn no
motherfucker.
lessons. He pulled up, and I think I was
That's
telling
a
you guys.
dog to me.
Eustace is
I was
wild.
I was telling you this earlier, but I was like, he pulled up on every Yonko and learned a lesson. He didn't learn a lesson. He lost at every Yonko. He didn't get one up. He hit somebody. He's like annoyed a lot of them. But I was like, you pulled up on everyone, and you pulled up at Shanks again, and you thought it was gonna be like cool just because you got a little power
Little
boost
clout
this
on
time.
you, yeah.
That's my
We
nigga.
beat Kaido, so I think I can fuck
But
with
you
you
know
now,
what's crazy?
nigga.
he should think
You needed them.
He needs to thank Shanks instead of trying to tell him, because if it wasn't for that arm being cut off, he would have lost to Big Mom because of that one guy who controlled the straws. He got voodoo.
Hawkins.
Hawkins.
Yeah.
Hawkins. If Hawkins didn't put it on the arm that Kid had already cut off, the straw for a Kid, bro, Killer would have never been able to kill Hawkins without killing Kid.
Yeah.
It was like an
Yeah.
inevitable thing.
True.
And he,
But
it is crazy how that was one. Hawkins was low key OP, to be frankly honest. I mean,
Hawkins.
Straws.
that voodoo.
yeah, because if I don't know, they never explained how he's able to get some part of people, but if he puts in the straw is in him. Like you are attacking him, you're feeling your own punches too. The same distributed.
He also uses his crew's life force, his collateral. So he has the life.
Multiple lives.
Oh, yeah. So he'll die once, and then that's just a crew member that go down.
Kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I was like, bro, I would want to be his crew.
That's a dog. That's a dog. That's a dog. But
okay, they should have. I think they should have kept him continuing. I don't know if they.
nah, we wouldn't have had a good world with Hawkins still in it.
I was saying, he was a menace. If he would awaken to that, I'm telling how much of a good future menace he would have been, bruh. Voodooing, he could control it.
Because if Blackbeard would have got a hold of that,
strongest fruit.
Oh yeah. Now that Blackbeard comes into play, then
it would have been a problem.
Yeah, enemy Buggy still got the strongest fruit.
You said Bugsy?
Yeah,
Buggy.
You can't kill him.
yeah, he got the strongest fruit.
That nigga got the confidence on me.
Is there an awakening for Chop Fruit?
I'm sure there is.
Because I'm just curious.
But they said if he tap into it, he can possibly like reconstruct his molecules and shit.
Reconstruct himself at an atomic level.
But he's already can go pretty small. He can do
So
like.
you mean he can have others take the chop for?
If he leaves his feet on the floor, that nigga can fly.
That's true. He was flying when he. Okay, where's my other body? I'm like, bro, you levitate too?
Yeah,
I'm telling you, guys.
He's a weapons master, so he can. He's low key like what's her face? Usopp.
Basically,
little pepper balls and shit. Pepper bombs.
True.
Cause just imagine if Buggy just had hockey, bro. That's another next level man right there.
True.
I'm pretty sure he has it now, but it's not like crazy on the level of everybody else.
Nah.
Plus
he doesn't train a lot.
No, he doesn't.
He's Takashi. He's having fun. Getting jumped at LA Fit.
Oh god. All right,
that's Buggy every time.
Do we have anything else to add to these people about these chapters?
There's a lot, honestly. It's a lot to add, but in this moment, no, there's a lot.
Yeah.
All right, just to give you guys a brief summary, man. We get technically world-changing possibilities. We got still the secret Seraphim order that we have no idea what's going on with that. We have Shanks proving he's on top still. That's what more could you need? What more could we tell you to get you to read this? It's just y'all gotta read it.
And isn't Mihawk technically as strong as Shanks?
No, not even close.
Well, I mean, technically,
he's boxing. Then too, Mihawk not even gonna phase Shanks because he like you're like he got one arm.
No, because it's a respectable. Yeah,
he saw.
He doesn't want any excuses, but let's be real, Shanks was gonna win. Let's be real, Shanks was gonna win.
He ain't won yet.
They're definitely comrades, but I still give the edge towards Shanks though. Yeah. Even if they did clash, it's gonna be a hell of a battle. This nigga
Mihawk don't have nobody. He rode by him fucking self. That's crazy. Like that nigga sit there like this. Pull up.
Now he with a crew.
A lot of people do that, but
now it's crazy. He gets better because of that. The monkeys that he have in his islands that they mimic your whole moveset and they become as strong as you.
Most definitely.
Because it's like you have to one up something every time.
I ain't touching him over there.
No. Bruh, look, that's Casper. You got spirituality.
You gotta go jump a nigga like.
Anyway, alright. We go.
How black people do, y'all.
What that is. We gonna wrap up, find out what that noise was. If we gotta
turn the light on, nigga, I ain't going down that.
If we gotta jump somebody, we gonna jump somebody. But anyway,
there you go, security. This nigga went to the pizza. Let me get my last meal.
Top flight security.
You know the one in this house. If we leave, right, D-Lo? So I gotta check, right?
What?
Turn the light on, nigga.
If we leave,
just turn the light on.
Turn the light on.
Oh, I didn't know there was a switch right here.
Look, see, it ain't nothing. Anyways, y'all.